Hi everyone, welcome to Juguetes en Caliente. My name is Alan and this is Raul, and today we're unboxing the Mark 85 damaged version of Iron Man. Let's go. All right, and here we have it, the box from Hot Toys stating Iron Man Mark 85 Battle Damage Special Edition. And I mean, the artwork itself speaks volumes. I love this film. I really enjoyed how it ended, even though it was a bitter end for Iron Man. That is just an iconic pose, and I'm really excited to open this. I've had it for a day. I've been nibbling at my fingers just to not open it, but here we go. All right, so here we have it, the box, Iron Man die cast. This is my first die cast figure, so I'm pretty excited. Great artwork. I like the artwork a lot. I think it's better than what they've done for Star Wars, at least the ones that I've received. And we have a little bit of styrofoam on the side. Looks really cool. You can see there his centerpiece right there.
That's that, like the, what is it called? His arc reactor?
The reactor, yeah. It's kind of like in that same sense shape. Really nicely ribbed and textured. It's really cool. You got your basic go-tos, nice pictures right here. As you can see right there. We got the reactor as well. Little whodunits. If you didn't know what you were opening, you got the Iron Man Mark 85. A little bit of the logos there. You got Avengers on the bottom, a couple of the pictures, and then again his little reactor right there. I think I can get it in shot. There you go. All right. I've never opened a diecast or to that an extent an Avengers Marvel figure, so let's get started.
Yeah, you got like 3 new things going on today. You got the Marvel, you got the X figure, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, this one's is it
no, the diecast? Diecast. Iron Man, Marvel. So it's a new.
Got it.
Really excited. Let's get into it. This is a nice heavy box, by the way. Nice little. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got some nice. It's good. It's a good box. You definitely feel the value that Hot Toys puts into these, which just begs to differ why they don't do that for Star Wars, but I don't know. Mark 85 battle damage version. I'm just really excited.
Oh, sick. It almost looks like a little gravestone.
It's really nice. Like the unboxing of this just makes it worth it as is. Honestly, I think it's gonna be really worth it. Let's take this off. And holy smokes. Even just unboxing this little piece right here. Oh my God. Let's start taking off the plastics. You can automatically see that I'm excited, even though you can't see my face.
Right, I was gonna say.
But oh my God. Okay, this is just fresh out of the box. I'm really happy with what I'm looking at. I'm excited for the hands here. Look amazing. The head sculpt looks insane. This is my first Iron Man, and the only question I had is why haven't I gotten one sooner?
Really, that good?
The collar just pops. You know, Star Wars.
I can tell from the camera, like just from here, it looks super vibrant.
Star Wars is a lot of blacks and whites, a lot of muted colors. This is vibrant, just candy red on your face. It looks great. Let's go ahead and take out all of these plastic components and get it out and display all what it comes with. Just getting it out of the box. Wow. The weight is insane. That is some weight to it. Oh, wow. That is really good. There's some nice weight to this. Insane amount of weight, actually. But let's start taking it all apart. I think there's a compartment in the bottom that I don't know about. I think, oh, here it is. There's something below this right here that shows other accessories. Here we go.
Oh, nice.
So you have to kind of like move the styrofoam area to display another shell here. Comes with your content, a little bit of how-tos, which you'll probably really use once you want to put in the batteries and change a lot of the arms. Especially for me, that this is my first Iron Man. I don't know where any of the components go, batteries go, how to take out the. I bet it's a little different than your regular action figure because it's made out of diecast, right? So you have to have some
Yeah.
special care to this. I'll definitely be rooting into it. Opening up here, I guess it comes with a diorama. A couple of these, they look. I mean, these are the arms. We got a really cool weapon here, and a dynamic stand, which I don't know if you'll need. I mean, I'm not gonna put him flying. This is one pose and one pose only. Everybody knows what pose it is.
Yeah.
You're gonna do it. But let's take it all out and we'll take a closer look. All right, perfect. So this is what comes in the box, accessories wise. You get your handset of hands right here, which are really nicely detailed. If you have a question about diecast, not all of the items on the figure are diecast. So the hands are definitely plastic, but they're really nicely colored that they look metallic. I think they can definitely fool you, right?
It looked. I was gonna ask you actually if these were diecast, but it looks
No,
like it is.
they're not, but they're really nicely painted to the point where they look like they were actually pieces of diecast metal, which is it's nicely. I appreciate it, and they're kind of bendable to a sense, so they won't break, kind of like your regular hands. But I'm really enjoying the pop of color here, and the little piece right here where
the arc reactor shooter.
Yeah, the shooter things come out of. That's really cool. The hands are really nice. You get 4 set of hands along with the ones that probably come attached to the figure. And then these are the ones that I mean are just remarkable. This right here is what you pay for.
Nice.
This is insane. Like you can I don't know if it's catching properly, but
yeah, you can see the gauntlet right for the stone.
The gauntlet is out of this world. The damaging, the color of the stones is really good. I'm not the one to turn on or put what do you call it? The cheap little
light
batteries that come included because they just die super quick. But I'm definitely, if you can see the green one there, maybe.
Oh no! Yeah, I didn't notice that. That's awesome.
It's perfect. I mean, you would think they are diecast, which is what you want to do, right? It comes with another arm here for the gauntlet, kind of open.
Okay.
Again, really cool color on the stones.
That's the one, right? That's the one he's looking at in that pose.
Yes, exactly. This is the right hand. And out of the stones, I think definitely the green, the yellow are standouts, and maybe the blue. Everything else is kind of muted. I think they will definitely show more if you had the batteries installed and stuff, but really nicely done.
It looks super detailed, yeah.
And then this is the whole arm here. Look at that. Look at that lineage here with like the weather damaged.
That's like a break through the armor?
Yeah, it's like the breakage of the armor and it lights up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, these are made of like there's some LED style here that will light up once you turn on the batteries and all that good stuff. But this hand is crazy. And I think this hand, oh yeah, it's adjustable. Look.
Oh, that's awesome.
All the little, you can adjust the little hand. That's awesome.
Does it fully grip or what's the extent of?
I think it can. I'm trying to see if I can. Yeah, it can definitely fully grip.
Wow. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, you can throw some peace signs. Let me see. Try to do a peace sign right here. Not too great, but awesome. Deuces. Definitely something to play with. Yeah, that's really cool. You can definitely create your own little poses if you wanted. Nice. I didn't know I could do that. You get these little lobster things for like the shooters.
Did that come out in a movie?
I don't remember. I honestly don't know if it came out in the movie. I think it did. I don't know. I don't remember. I watched it once, twice.
Are these diecast too, or also like cast in?
These are plastic.
They're plastic. Okay.
But is it enough for you to get fooled? I don't know. It fools me.
It looks. I mean, from what I can see in the camera again, it looks like it's die cast.
It's
I
really
can't tell the
nicely done.
difference between what would be die cast and not.
Really nicely done. And then this is really cool. I would probably never use it, but it is really nice.
That's awesome.
It reminds me somehow of like
Halo?
the Halo, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of too.
Straight up ripoff, right?
Yeah.
Like I mean, I don't want to say Marvel's ripping things off, but it is really nice. It is really cool. And if I have like a Halo piece, I would probably use this.
Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, it could be that this was in the comics originally, and Halo ripped it off from those comics. I don't know.
I highly doubt that.
I highly doubt it too.
You
That
get
base
batteries.
is that base like a heavyweight base?
This is
That one right there.
This is really like I want to say the heaviest stand I've held so far.
Really?
So it's nice. You know, it's gonna hold the figure nicely. It's not gonna topple to the side or anything. It's a nice heavy weight to it, and the weathering on it. I don't know if you can tell, but that weathering or that detail is just great.
Yeah, it looks like volcanic rock.
It looks like real rock. And I don't usually display my figures with the stands, but I think I am going to use this one. I think it will add to the whole kneeling spot.
Yeah.
It's got a nice little like the grippies here at the bottom, so that they're not sliding all over the place. Thank you, Hot Toys, for that. But I think they did an outstanding job with this stand. It just looks great.
Yeah, I don't have one as good as that one.
No, it's really good. The paint application on this is really believable. It does look like rock. You get your dynamic stand for any poses that you want to do. I don't think I'll ever put it in any other pose than the one it is assigned for. We all know that kneeling pose with the I Am Iron Man from the movie. Very iconic. That is basically the reason why I got this figure, because I want to pose it like that. And then you get the clamp, right?
Which the good thing about this one, because I know everybody complains about the clamp damaging their figure, but I mean, with a die-cast figure, I'm pretty sure you're good.
Yeah. It's heavy. It'll do the job. But even if this was like the most reliable dynamic stand ever, being that it's a die-cast, I would have to think twice about it.
Oh, you think just because of the weight?
Yeah, it's heavy, man. It's a nice... It's a good heavy. Like, you want it to be that heavy. I want all my Hot Toys now to be that heavy, but it's not gonna happen. But those are the accessories. Let's take a look at the figure. All right, so we're back, and I definitely wanted to look at the head sculpt. I think that is the biggest selling point to this figure. I'm excited for this. It looks wild.
Yeah. That is crazy, dude.
That's him. That's Tony Stark.
How does the blood look in like just in person?
It looks realistic, like wet.
That's crazy.
Like the paint application, as you can kind of see, it has some gloss.
Yeah, as far as like I can see the gloss. I can see the reflection of the light right on the blood, and the likeness is probably the best one I've seen so far. Like I'm talking about of any figure I've seen.
Yeah, absolutely. Trying to see if I can get you to look at the back of the head, maybe, but it's not getting. But it's fine. It is phenomenal. In one word, it's excellent.
Are you gonna display them? Well, yeah, you said that's the pose.
I am not gonna use. Oh, let's put them on the side just in case. I am not going to be using this at all. Even though it's my first Iron Man, and I feel like I should, it is not meant for this. It is meant for the head sculpt to go straight in right there. But now looking at the figure, I noticed that a lot of the areas, I thought it was going to be like full on die-cast, but obviously
there's some little areas that are not.
There's some parts that are, some parts that aren't. Like this, the chest. I'll bring it up so you can see the detailing in it.
It's not diecast?
This is not diecast, even though it looks like it
Really?
is.
What parts are diecast? Like, give me one to compare with, I guess.
I'm going this part right here.
That's diecast. Okay.
Definitely some parts here are colder in the legs.
But it's even hard for you to tell, is what you're saying. Like
The
between
shim part,
what is
but
and
it,
what's not.
from looking at it, it's really difficult to decide what is and what isn't.
That's great. I
The
love the
detail,
contrast of the gloss, like the gloss of the clean pieces to the matteness of the battle damage parts. That looks wild. Like it looks like real damage to metal.
it really does. Like they did an outstanding job with the damaged parts here. Even in person, you see here there's like that little like silver metallic color surrounding the cherry red. It looks great. I feel like the head sculpt could have been a little more damaged, but it's still very good.
Yeah, it is a little cleaner, huh?
It looks a little clean, but
Is there any damage on it? Oh, it
it's got
does.
some scuffs. What's up?
Let's see. No, I was gonna say, is there any damage to it? But I can see the little scuff mark right on the
There
forearm.
is. Yeah, there is some damage to it, but obviously I feel like they could have done a little more. But again, who cares? I'm not using this. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll probably put it on the floor, like to display it, like he took it off or something, maybe. But you're really here for the front, right? And like looking at all this, you can see a little bit of the cat. Like I don't know. I'm trying to focus it real quick.
Yeah, I
You're
can
probably
see
getting it
it's
from
like
the other leg.
looks almost like a crack with like a burn, right?
Yes, exactly. It's the paint application on this is wild.
Dang, that yeah, I see the smokiness on the red too, which is tight.
It's really cool. And then you got the arc reactor. It looks really good. See if you can get a little glimpse of it right there.
Oh, there's
Got
like a
some,
layer to it
yeah, it
inside
got
though.
some depth to it. Yeah, it's crazy. Taking a look at the back, you don't have any damage on the back.
Oh, that's. I mean, I guess we don't really see him in the movie on his backside, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and no one's gonna display him with his back facing you, so who cares?
Yeah.
But I would
But
have.
I mean, I'm saying he's never really running away. He's facing the fight,
He
so it
does
makes
have.
sense that most of the damage is
Yeah,
on the front.
like I feel like this part is diecast right here. His little bum. A lot of the internal parts right here. But this part right here, like the chest, is it's definitely plastic. Like the back and the chest piece.
Is it? I can't tell, man. It's
I
crazy.
think but it's hard to tell exactly, which is
I
an
can't tell.
outstanding job for them. And you feel it with the weight, which is what's most important, right?
Yeah.
Trying to figure out how to take out this little bad boy. I just want to put on the head sculpt already, honestly. Let me take a look at the instructions. We'll take out this, put on this, and we'll come back. All right, so we took out the head. You got to be pulled ever so gently. And then this piece right here, it's like a neck brace. It just comes right off. It's metallic. Pretty neat.
Magnetic.
Yeah, magnetic. Sorry.
I got the metallic. Is it metallic too? No.
No, this is plastic again.
But it just magnetizes on.
But
That's
really
awesome.
cool.
Yeah, that's really sick.
And I don't know. I think you need to take it out to put in the head sculpt. So I think it goes in like this without the neck. I don't know. Let's try it out.
Yeah. That's on, right?
I don't think it's there. Kind of. I think it is. There it is.
Dang, that's sick.
That's like a whole new figure.
Yeah, it has to be this way.
Yeah. It has to be.
It has to be. The only bad part I noticed is the helmet. You can't take off just the helmet piece from that neck piece, right? Like you would have to. You know how you were saying you were going to display the helmet on the side?
Yeah.
You're going to have to display it with the neck, right?
I think you can take out the neck piece. I think you can.
You can? Dang, that'd be tight. Okay, I got you.
I gotta see it. I think you can though. I'll look into it. But I did figure out, being this my first Iron Man, this piece right here, metallic, magnetic as well,
Oh, that's awesome.
and
Oh,
then
because
it
the
has
battery compartment goes in
it
there. I
has a
got you.
battery compartment right there, and a little switch,
That's cool.
and then you just put it back in. Oh, ah.
Then it doesn't go in.
But look at that.
That's awesome.
That's what we're here for. Just beautiful.
Dang, dude. Like, that looks like a real person.
I know,
chilling,
right?
man.
And I think what I'm gonna do now is take out the hand, so we can add the gauntlet.
Let's do it.
Let's go. All right. So we just took out the right arm, switched it for the gauntlet arm right here. And it's pretty easy. You just really got to pull gently, not too hard. It shouldn't be a struggle. And it's got the same piece, obviously, for the right hand. So you can just plug that in. And the neat thing about it is now you can just take this peg out right here for the hand, right?
Oh, okay.
And because the forearm area has, the electrical parts, so they can turn on. It's neat.
Gotcha.
And then you can just switch out the arm, which I just put there.
Can you do that with the other arm as well?
This one?
Like the one that you took off, that hand is also removable from that arm, so you could
Yes.
basically use any forearm to any hand.
Yeah, you can take this one out.
That's awesome.
It's nice. We're gonna put in the snapping one because obviously that's the one we want. Let me go find it. Here we go.
Look at that thumb though. That's sick. That's the one.
This is definitely the one. Some pressure, and there you go. Just flip it up. I think it's time for a little bit of movement, see how it goes. But being this my first Iron Man, my first die cast, I think we're gonna be surprised with all the little movements that it does. A lot of, like, the things move, right? Like,
And that's the parts I love. This is like a little Transformers doll.
yeah, like the die, the what bicep moves here, goes up and down so that you can kind of bring it in. You know what I mean?
It gives you more flex.
Yeah, a lot more flexible. The rib cage here moves a little bit so that you could probably do a lot of the flexing of the region here. So these little rib cages move up and out. It's pretty cool. I mean, definitely something that this part too right here kind of flaps.
Flips up. I see.
I think you can take out this chest piece. Let me take a look real quick, but I think you can. If not, then I'm breaking my own toy. I thought you could, but I guess not right now.
The fun hot toy struggle.
You're
trying to move things that maybe you shouldn't be moving.
Here we go.
Oh, man.
Let's see. I mean, you got a pretty good range of motion here. Look at that. Have you ever seen Tony Stark do some splits? There you go. You never seen that. But and then I think there's if you pull it on it a little bit, like the whole figure itself, I think it can stretch out more or something like that, or you can push the legs back in. Obviously, this being my figure, I'm being really careful.
Yeah.
And again, I gotta go through the instructions. But another neat thing that I noticed was the legs have this little. Let me see if I can bring it there. They have this little.
Is that more visual? Like in the show, he does that too, right? So it's part of visual and also for the articulation for the ankle.
Yeah. So that way, yeah, definitely. So the ankle can definitely move a little bit more in at an angle and then bring it back in like that.
Good amount.
This adjusts as well, so you can kind of lock it in place. If not, then you can just move this back up, move it in place, lock it in there, bring it back down, so you can kind of lock the angle of the ankle in any way you want, and it's kind of got that extra support. And I think they did it because it's a hefty piece, it's heavy,
Yeah.
and I mean it feels like whenever you want to stand it, it won't have any issues at all. Let me see if I can try and do that right now. You guys get a top view of Iron Man. But all of the joints feel super sturdy. He's just like, there you go. He ain't going nowhere.
Oh,
He's
nice. Yeah.
he's so bottom heavy. I think a lot of the die cast comes from the legs.
That makes
Like-
sense. That way it's a little more
like-
sturdy on the bottom.
Yeah, I think a lot of the die cast comes from the legs so that it's bottom heavy and it doesn't tip over or do anything crazy. But obviously what I'm going to do is put him on his knees like a good boy.
That's the test, right? That's the like that one that you just did where you stood him up. That's called the make sure this is not a sideshow piece test. Is that
Oh no, my toy fell. Straight from the box.
you call them the weak legs?
I would love to see Sideshow make an attempt at an Iron Man. I would love to see that.
They don't have one? I'm assuming they have one.
I don't think so, dude. Look at the pivot here of the leg itself. Pretty good pivot. So you can go up higher if you pivot it out. But if you pivot it in, then it has a little constriction, right? Right there. But if you pivot out, it goes a lot more up. Again,
Does it have the
same.
flaps on the side? I've seen some figures, like some Iron Man figures, that have a little bit of a flap, I guess, on the hip that you can take out to let it swivel out more.
Yeah, I think. Hold on a bit.
Like right there, yeah.
There it is.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
Again, we're learning, baby. We're learning together. That's really cool. Like, it's got a lot of like, you can play with this for hours probably.
Oh, 100%.
Because it's got a lot of intricate little pieces that go in a certain way, in a certain, and you don't obviously want to put it in one position and forget about it. Especially in Iron Man, I feel like it deserves a lot more playtime than other pieces. But I feel like we've talked about it enough. I think the detailing is really good. It's just really well damaged, and honestly, at the price range, I feel like it's gonna sell out at one point, and people are gonna want it even more. People are gonna be like, "Oh, I wish I would have not regretted it or thought about it a little too long."
That's my thought right now. So
yeah, exactly. I feel like if you have obviously the funds and if you're thinking about it, you're on the fence. This is a no-brainer. I don't even collect marble, and I'm really happy with this purchase. It's got
it looks quality. The detail's fantastic. I mean, again, it feels quality, like you said. And then I just can't wait to see this one posed up, man.
And that's what I'm gonna try to do right now. Put on a little pose, see what we can do with it. But honestly, if you're thinking about it, even if this will be your first Iron Man, I think it's worth it because it is my first Iron Man, and I'm loving it.
I'm excited to see your poses, man.
Let's switch it up. I'm just gonna do the one right now because I'm not gonna put in 13 poses. We could probably do a different video for that, but I'm gonna put it in the pose with a snap, and then we'll be right back. All right, and here we have I'm pretty sure the only pose that I'm ever gonna have it in. What do you think?
Dude, this figure might be your best one, and I hate myself for saying that because I want a Star Wars one to take the #1 lead, but that looks so good.
Honestly, it's outstanding how good it looks.
Like, it's bringing me back memories of the movie.
I know I have to go rewatch it, but overall, I think this is a great piece. Probably my favorite one yet. I have to play with it a little longer, but I really do hope you enjoyed the unboxing. Again, if you're on the fence, don't be. Go get this. It's gonna sell out, and I know they probably made a bunch of these because it's an Iron Man figure, but you should have this if you're thinking about it.
I might get it.
All right. What do you guys think? I want to hear your comments. I don't know if you own the piece. I don't know if you're thinking about the piece. I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. I think it's a great figure that everybody should have. It's a great Iron Man. let it be your first or your last, kind of like in the movie. And I just hope you enjoy the unboxing. I'm really happy right now. I'm cheesing just how happy I am. What but I do want to hear your thoughts, Raul. What do you think?
Dude, I loved it. I mean, again, I want to see it in person. I want to hold it just to make sure that what you're saying is true, because I can't verify this unless I actually hold it myself. But it is one of the nicest figures I've seen so far.
I think once you come visit, your eyes gonna be drawn to it because of the red cherry color. It's definitely an eye catcher.
I'm excited
But
for you, man.
yeah, it's great. Well, thank you for watching. This is Juguetes en Caliente with Raul and Alan. We'll catch you on the next unboxing.